If you dare try to illegally immigrate to Mexico from Latin America, you're put for 1 year in forced labor. If you come from a wealthy country, they run your credit report and threaten to kill you and suck every dime out of your family. I mean, it's a total criminal state. But the globalists understand tribalism. So they come in, for 60 years, the Ford Foundation pays for almost every textbook in Mexico. This is all on record. And Mexico admits they have the most draconian immigration laws in this hemisphere. But that's all okay and reasonable because, they can do no wrong. Mexico is a globalist client state. And they go into the average education, 6th grade, and they teach them. America belongs to you. You're going to get the gringo, plan of San Diego. Don't know what that is. It's a plan to take over in a race war and kill all whites below the age of 16. I mean, you can just look it up right now. University of Texas, major Mexican universities, if you know how to speak Spanish, it's taught we will kill all whites. Now, that's funded by the Rothschild Rockefeller Ford Foundation. They went and, well, actually, the Germans first had the plan along race lines in World War I. If you want to know about the whole plan of San Diego, they launched an attack in South Texas, killed whole families, wiped out a lot in that attack. But then the Ford Foundation picked that back up, and so what they're planning to do is start breaking off enclaves to be basically part of Mexico. Already 87 miles into Arizona. They have big signs up, don't go down this road, don't go in this national park. It's basically now part of Mexico. This is the globalists are conquering us via Mexico. This is not America. No, this is not what any free society would look like. Now I'm going to finish up in this segment ahead of our guest joining us in a little over an hour with how the UN via the big banks is going to break up this country. Now, they won't succeed this first time. They're just introducing the idea of border states all having part of the state broken off, in this case 87 miles and south, and merged as a Hispanic race state. And that's what it is, and that's what's been pushed, and we've known about it for a long time, and that's why in Arizona, Glenn Spencer has been raising the alarm for more than a decade. But when they roll it out to you, it's like, oh, a 51st state, how cute, run by liberals that want open borders. They're not liberals at all. They're conquerors. Now, the people, see, I don't care what color your skin is. It's your brain. And the illegal aliens, I've seen the national statistics. You can pull them up. Over 90% when they become citizens end up being what you call hardcore liberals. Which it's not liberal to take somebody's gun. I mean, liberal would be more freedom, more guns, if you use the term as Thomas Jefferson did. But everything's turned around. They vote to take my guns, to take my private property, and of course they never get any of it, whether you're a socialist, liberal, white person, black person, Hispanic, doesn't matter. But they get the promise of that, and they get a little chicken feed, a little, crumbs from the table. They're being used as political weapons. We border a narco-terrorist state of unfathomable corruption. Every week I see headlines that are just buried in the back of the El Paso Times, the Austin American-Statesman, about the epidemics of kidnapping going on. I mean, we're like Mexico City now in Texas. And when it's an illegal alien kidnapping people, it's just a little footnote. Well, it's not politically correct to talk about that. And political correctness is just the cover. This is part of the breakdown of society, driving down the wages. And every week, you can type it in this week. In fact, just type more mass graves found on U.S.-Mexico border. We'll do it right now for you. If you're watching on PrisonPlanet.tv, if you're a radio listener, just type more mass graves found on Texas-Mexico border. Or more mass graves, Arizona-Texas border. But it's never Robert De Niro playing the part of a Texan with a Texas accent, an evil white guy with a Stetson cowboy hat, with a woman going, please, I'm pregnant, don't kill my baby. And he's like, I hate Mexicans, I want to kill all your babies. No, that's not who's killing the pregnant women. It's the coyotes, it's the Mexican military, it's the cartels that work for our criminal government. If they catch you not paying your $2,000 passage, they line up men, women, and children. I saw a report a few months ago where there were hundreds of people in a barn, men, women, children. They cut their heads off. Let's go ahead and put that back up. Let's go ahead and, they actually found an article about mass graves. Mexican officials recovered 96 bodies so far in Durango. That's on the border with the U.S.